EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to downtown Detroit and Ford Field, the home of the Lions. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Detroit Lions. A welcome to you, Mike Tirico, along with Greg Olson. Chase McLaughlin set to get it started. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. First carry now for Jahmyr Gibbs. And he's hit behind the line of scrimmage and taken down right away. A loss of yards. What a message on the first play.
You spend all week on your opening script. What are the plays that allow you to find a rhythm and have some early success offensively? Well, in this case, that first play you drawn up sent you going back the wrong direction. How does that change this play caller's approach to the ground game going forward?
And it'll be taken down after a gain of 9 and third down. Coming up.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
Out of the shotgun. It's Goff. It is caught left side by St. Brown. Nice job there defensively to keep him in front of the marker. It's going to bring up fourth down. The Lions will punt this ball away. Oh! He gets free. He's inside the 30. And he's going to score. He takes it back on the punt return. 82 yards. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. You couldn't script a better start. The defense takes care of business to begin the game, and the special teams, Greg, put up the first points in this one.
Yeah, typically coming into a game, Mike, the coach's concern is, all right, how do I get my defense and my offense to complement one another? Well, in this case, the defense comes out and does their job early with the 3 and out, but it was the special teams that said, all right, offense, you guys can wait your turn. We're going to put up some points here early, and you talk about just a perfect start to this game.
And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
Their own 26-yard line.
Like 20. What's up? On 1st and 10. Here's Goff. Brought in by the tight end, Sam Laporta. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. It is a huge play for Detroit. 33 yards.
How about that for your first catch of the game? I mean, to be able to attack the defense with your very first grab really sets things up nicely for the rest of the game. So defensively, they need to tighten up a little bit on the back end, because I promise you that's not going to be the last time they call his number.
And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 7. To throw is Goff. Moving to his right. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
From the gun, on 3rd down, it's Goff. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. They pick up 17 through the air. First down, Detroit.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. And think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
76, black 20. What's that? Goff gives it to Gibbs. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down.
He's brought down at the 15-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3.
Super! Cut! Hey, cut! On the ground, it's the rookie from UT. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
In order for you to be able to operate out of this 4-3 style defense, Mike, the key is your defensive tackles, their ability to penetrate, their ability to be game wreckers. That's exactly what we saw here, his ability to get back there, make the stop at the line of scrimmage, keep it to no gain.
Good drive to this point. Now can you convert on 3rd and 3? Soup, white 20. What's that? Here's Goff. He'll get this one complete to St. Brown.
What an impressive drive this has really been, and it's a combination of big plays and third down conversions. Now after that last third down pickup, it's 1st and goal. They got a chance to finish this really impressive drive and come away with 6.
5 yards from the house. They've got it 1st and goal. 180. Cut. On play action. Goff. Flush to his right. That is caught side of the end zone. Sam Laporta. Touchdown Lions. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their 2nd possession.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. This one taken at the 7. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. To throw here to begin the drive. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
Not every pass has to be thrown downfield. You can rely on the run after catch, especially a big body like this tight end. Get the ball in his hands early and let him pick up the rest after the catch.
From the 31, here comes a 2nd and a yard. They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. It's a gain of 10 yards. It's a 1st down for Tampa Bay.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
On the move, past the 40. Now he's loose down the right sideline. And he will score. Touchdown, Tampa. That his second TD catch of the season. And a special moment as the rookie catches his first NFL touchdown.
And the more they can develop this young tight end, Mike, it just gives this quarterback additional weapons, and it's just going to make this offense even more difficult to stop.
A tight end, his first career NFL touchdown. Do you remember yours?
Oh, man, I'll tell you, I could recall it like it was yesterday, Mike. We were up Sunday night, primetime game, Lambeau Field against Brett Favre and the Green Bay Packers, and the previous play, Brian Urlacher recovered a fumble probably around the 20, 25-yard line. Brian Greasy was our quarterback for Chicago, and the ensuing play, threw it up to the left corner of the end zone, and Mike, guess who called the game? None other than the legendary John Madden.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Goff in the pistol. On the run to the right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Second and 10. From the gun, it's Goff. Open man, it's Jameson Williams. They'll mark him down just shy of the 40. 15-yard pickup there. Good for a Lions first down.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Now Goff. That's caught by Gibbs. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
We tend to make NFL offense very complicated, Mike, but sometimes it's as simple as this. Get the ball into the hands of your playmakers and just let them do the rest.
So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. The Bucs have the early lead. And we are back to the Motor City in a moment. From the 46, here's 2nd down and 3. Off the play fake, here's Goff. He'll let this one go long for Williams. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete.
I'll tell you what, Mike, with this guy's speed, he's not an easy target to overthrow. So that's one of those where they're telling this quarterback, throw it with everything you got. Just lay it out there. And more times than not, he's going to run under it. But in this case, just a little bit too much on it. He winds up overshooting his man.
Open man, left side. He's got it. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
This is intercepted. Picked off by Zion McCollum.
Like, there's usually such a comfort level when the guy playing quarterback behind center is a veteran. They've seen a lot of ball. You can trust them to make good decisions. And then every once in a while, one just gets away, and that's just simply a bad ball, a bad mistake. I mean, you're not going to get away with it at this level.
He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Going to lose a yard.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
To the tight end, and he fits it. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds. So no turnover, and it's actually going to wind up a 1st down. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That ball broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on 1st down. Couldn't connect. It'll bring up second down.
He was covered by
And the defender does such a good job, Mike, not only putting himself in position to make the play, but how often do we see guys that are there and they just can't quite make it? In this case, he's there, knocks the ball down, really nice play.
And he will slide at the end, give him about 5. And now it's third down.
Well, give him some credit. Initially, that looked like it was going to be a sack. He's able to escape the pressure and get away, picks up a little bit of yardage, but at least he avoids taking that shot.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. That is caught, and he'll take it on in. Mike Evans. Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
This is just back-breaking here. If you're the defense, you feel like you're in a really good spot. It's third and pass. You understand what the offense likely has to do to convert the first down. They just don't do a great job of covering the receivers. And at the same point, let's give a lot of credit. Nice job by the quarterback working through his progression, getting to the right choice, and it pays off for a touchdown.
Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
At their own 22-yard line.
So first and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
Hard ball. We go. Turbo set.
They'll go play action with Goff. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked, and with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
Oh, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly, it is third and 10.
Black 20. 11. 11.
Here's Goff. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
This has been a first half to forget on their offensive side of the ball. It just seems like it's been a snowball effect. Bad plays are leading to even worse plays, and that sack being the largest setback in the game, that's been full of them.
And it's a very nice return. He has given the offense a short field.
6-yard line.
Putting the tight end in motion. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Now, this is something that we typically see out of maybe a more veteran quarterback, not necessarily a rookie, but just having a really nice sense of game management, throw the ball away, and live for the next down.
Back to the air once more on second down. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down. A gain there of 17.
It's just so impressive to see how good these guys are, especially the veterans, Mike. They've been out there a long time, a lot of experience. They know exactly where they are on the sideline, not only to secure this catch, but to be able to toe tap and drag that second foot. That's a big-time play by a big-time receiver.
Give them 15 more on that one. They are on the move. It's a first down. thrown quickly, taken in by Godwin. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
Here comes 2nd and 4.
Let's go now. Hawk 7, Hawk.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And they continue to be tough to stop. Chance to extend the lead even further as they are set up with 1st and goal.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
The Lions call their first timeout, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play. They're going to motion the tight end over here. They'll try to run this one in. And he gets out wide. He'll go to the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. That his 2nd touchdown tonight. On comes McLaughlin to add the PAT. He gets it to go. And the Bucs add on one more as they extend their 2nd quarter lead. Here's McLaughlin now after the score. He'll kick this one away. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and we'll come out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
DC.
First carry for David Montgomery. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. 2 minutes remain here in this first half. Greg and I back from Ford Field in Detroit in a moment. They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Yeah, go. That's to the running back, David Montgomery. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Hey, 5. What's that?
Goff to throw. He'll let this one go long for Williams. That is knocked away downfield, incomplete. He made sure not to let the receiver get behind him. 3rd down stop sets up 4th down.
So I don't hate this call, Mike. You think it's 3rd and short, everyone's at or near the line of scrimmage. There's a lot of green grass downfield in the passing game. Traditionally, though, I'm a little more comfortable with this call when you've made the decision that even if it falls incomplete, you're going for it on 4th down. So I don't love 3rd and short, bomb, punt. I do love 3rd and short, okay, you fail, I'm going to go for it on 4th down. You know, Mike, there's a lot of coaches out there who believe that an aggressive style of offense is your best chance of winning. Now, this takes it a little bit to the extreme, but I think this is something that we're going to continue to see as this game unfolds.
They send Godwin in motion. Here's a handoff out of the gun, and he'll get about 5. And Detroit's going to use their 2nd timeout, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the Lions' 20-yard line.
Set. 19.
Now they'll set up to throw. Out to his right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing.
And that first down was huge for this offense. Now they can take a deep breath. Focus on trying to put a late scoring drive together before we hit the halftime break.
Lone back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he will score! Touchdown, Tampa. 2 touchdowns for him in the game. Numbers 10 and 11 on the year. What a standout performance early on in this one. That his second rushing touchdown of the game.
And some backs, Mike, they just have a sense of finding the end zone and being able to finish off these runs. That's exactly what this guy has been able to do today, and we're just getting started.
And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
At their own 19-yard line.
What's that?
On 1st and 10, here's Goff. He'll let this one go long for Williams. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag is down. Let's see who they got.
We go. Turbo.
Throwing here is Goff. They'll set up the screen to Montgomery.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screenplay still in the back of their head.
5. What's that?
Now, faking the give. He'll let this one go long for Williams. Oh, big hole left side. And he will take this one in. 81 yards. Touchdown, Detroit. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
He'll take it at the 12. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
So I really like the decision, Mike. This is a rookie quarterback making more veteran decisions, and I think in his growth process this early on in his career, those are really good signs because how often do we see these rookies still think they're back in college, they're the best player on the field, and they can make every throw, even if it's not there. You're not going to get away with that consistently in the NFL. Throw it away. Really nice job here by the young quarterback.
And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
And while the play results in an incompletion, I think these are the type of decisions from a young quarterback that you're okay with. If the play's not there, if you don't feel good, throw the ball away, don't turn it over, and let's live for the next play call.
Here's the 3rd and final timeout for the Lions as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over.
28-yard line.
DC 180. Turbo set.
Goff going to throw here on 1st and 10. That's over the middle. Caught by Tesla. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
Will Lutz set to kick off.
Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The 3rd quarter is underway. They'll return this from the 11. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line.
At their own 37-yard line.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Here's a run to begin this third quarter. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Tight end going in motion here. They'll stick with him again. And this is going to work out a little better. He'll get 9 on that one, but they're going to need to convert on 3rd down.
So you find yourself in 2nd and long. What you're thinking here as the play caller is just get this into a manageable 3rd down situation. But after that rush attempt and that big gain, they now find themselves in 3rd and short, which makes it nice. They can run or pass.
And they've got it. Going to pick up the 1st down there. Right around midfield.
And with the ball on your side of the 50, if they didn't pick it up there, I think it would have been really interesting, Mike, to see if they would have thought about going for it on 4th down. I think they would have, but I guess we'll never know because he's able to pick up the 1st down anyway.
And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense, and that's exactly what they've been able to do.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. A gain there of 11. Good for a Buccaneers 1st down. They'll stay on the ground. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
At the 35-yard line.
The shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
So anytime the quarterback leaves the pocket, immediately all the receivers, Mike, have to go scramble drill. Continue to work open, separate, give your quarterback somewhere to go with the ball, but give credit to the defense. They plow.
And he's in. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. He's got another one. His 2nd touchdown of the evening. McLaughlin, good on the extra point. And the Buccaneers will extend this 3rd quarter lead. Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. They get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
McCourt to throw on 1st and 10. That's right side and brought in by Williams. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Here's McCourt. That's a short one caught by Laporta. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. It's a pickup of 11 yards on that one. 1st down, Detroit.
And up until this point, we haven't seen a lot go their way, but here in the 3rd quarter, they're starting to find some plays. They're starting to get some opportunities. Just got to ask yourself if it's too little, too late.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
At the 43-yard line.
Throwing on 2nd down, it's McCourt. That one down the field, but they cannot connect. And it's incomplete.
Actually, a nice job by the receiver. He actually was open downfield. He was able to get behind the defense, but the window closed up so quickly they couldn't get the ball to him. Prevents the big play.
3rd and 10.
Here we go. 70 Lion. Go.
Operating from the gun is McCord. And that is incomplete. The tight end, Sam McCord, the intended receiver. And it's going to be 4th down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
That one on target to Williams. He's got it.
Okay, ready?
Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10.
Set. Ready?
Out of the gun, here's McCord. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the receiver he was trying to target. And it'll lead to a 2nd down.
And you don't earn the reputation this guy has, Mike, without having some really elite ball skills at your disposal. I mean, he's universally considered one of the best corners in the entire league, and when he makes plays like this, it's pretty easy to see why.
And the Lions are going to be looking at a 1st and goal. They move it down to the 4th.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it, because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start. So instead of celebrating a touchdown, he's just heading back to his huddle trying to keep his head up as everyone kind of looks at him sideways. If that ball hits your hands at this level, you've just got to make the catch. That's what your quarterback's counting on. That's what your teammates are counting on. Frankly, that's what this entire stadium is counting on.
That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Tyke Smith. And the Buccaneers are going to take over at their own 2.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
And he's going to take this up to the 17-yard line. Give him 14 on that play, 1 first down. They run with the argument. It's Bucky Irving. Not much there, maybe a yard.
on the tackle. 2 yards on
2nd down and 8.
2nd and 8 at the 18-yard line.
Pat the 60. Pat the 60.
It's Otten in motion. We'll go again here with Irving. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's 3rd down.
A 2-yard pickup.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Shotgun snap as they'll throw it on 3rd down. And that is incomplete. They couldn't hook up there. As time has expired, the 3rd quarter has come to an end. The Buccaneers getting their punter out there. And he's on to punt for just the 2nd time in this game. This fielded inside the 35. And he'll get a few yards back here on the return before being forced out of bounds.
Here we go. Set. Ready.
On 1st down, McCord. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, taken in over the middle. From the 48-yard line. Here's second down and 4.
Brings up second and 4 at their 48-yard line.
Throwing now, McCord. Flush to his right. He keeps it himself.
I love this call, Mike. Second down and short. One of the best downs in football to take a shot. Give credit to the defense. They were ready for it. But a nice job by the quarterback, realizing there's nothing downfield. Take off, turn into a runner, pick up the first down.
Here's McCord on 1st and 10. Taking advantage of the room to run. A gain of 19 on the scramble.
And he just continues to show the ability to extend drives with his legs. It's not something people immediately bring up when they talk about him, Mike, but as we've seen, he's more than capable of making something happen whenever the opportunity presents itself.
McCord going to throw on 1st down. And that's going to wind up incomplete.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down with it.
A play fake, they'll throw with McCord. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes. Yaya Diaby. He's able to force the big loss on the sack, and it sets up 3rd and long.
19 tight. Let's go now. Waste of time.
Operating from the gun is McCord. Throwing right, it's taken in. He's going to be out of bounds. He is well shy where he needed to get to. It'll bring up 4th down.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
That's down the field and intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Tyke Smith.
So all game, we've seen him take the approach as just being a game manager. But one thing you have to do if that's the case is you have to protect the ball. You can't turn the ball over, especially if you're struggling to push the ball downfield. He got a little reckless that time, and the defense made him pay.
Drive will start on the ground. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
He's taken down at the 17-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now second.
It is 2nd and 6. Here's Irvin. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
And the big man in the middle swallows him up right at the line of scrimmage. And I think the next time this offensive play caller decides to go to the ground game, Mike, I bet you he's going to find a different place along that defensive front to attack.
3rd down, they need 5. He'll drop to throw. He's got his man, right side, it's complete. He's going to have the 1st down, so they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Here we go.
Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
So there's multiple factors, Mike, that make blitzes successful. So, of course, there's the initial design. Can you attack the vulnerabilities of the offense's blocking scheme? And then in this case, the next phase is the timing. You can see this linebacker knew exactly when that ball was going to be snapped. The offensive line had no chance to identify and pick him up, and he's able to bring him down for a loss. And these are body blows on any defense. This quarterback has the ability to make guys miss and do a lot of damage in the run game. And that's a nice pickup there.
Backfield empties. 5 receivers in the formation for 3rd down and 5.
60 bicep, 60 bicep. Let's go right here.
Here's a design run.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You could see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
At their own 18-yard line.
Here we go, shot.
On 1st and 10, here's McCord. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end.
Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Out of the shotgun, it's McCord. Thought that one might have had a chance for a second there, but not to be. It's a pickup of 8, and it brings up 4th down.
An 8-yard gain. It's 4th down.
Cut my team.
They'll go. Here's McCord. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
Is a turnover on downs.
Oh, and the rookie puts it on the deck. It's a fumble. The Lions have got it.
And with all this talk about ball security,
And remember now, all turnovers have to be verified by a replay, so they might be taking a look at this one. So that one overturned. They say the runner was down, and that will not be a fumble. The handoff, it's Irvin. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
he sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
On 3rd down, it's Irvin. And he's going to go backwards again. The defense coming up big. Forcing 4th down. So, a win here for the visiting Bucs. They bounced back from the loss last week, really put in a determined effort, and will